What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and I'm here to help you save, grow, and protect your money. Today's question, I got my homie Greg. He sent me this question, and he was like, Chris, I know you had experience in financial planning and talking to different kind of people and clients who had a lot of money, who didn't have a lot of money. And he wanted to know what was the 3 reasons why the people that did have money, why were they successful versus the people that did not have money? And I thought it was a great question. Obviously, it's a very loaded question, but I'm going to narrow it down to 3 reasons why, there are people who are actually killing it, making a lot of money, and people who are still struggling to really figure it out. And it really comes down to this. Number 1 is really mindset. I think mindset plays a big role in every area in our life. And the wealthy, they have a different kind of dog inside of them, a different kind of animal inside of them. And they have really the right mindset, and really a positive one, that's always working, that's always self-motivating, always affirming themselves, always going to look and seek new deals and new opportunities and new ways to make money. But they also have that desire to be wealthy and to be successful, and they also believe in the faith as well. So they put the faith and desire and action behind it. So they do all those things, and they're not really damaging themselves. If they make a mistake, they're not self-loathing. They're not feeling bad for themselves. They're not walking around, sad, blaming the world, blaming the parents, blaming their spouse, whatever the case may be. They take it on the chin, and they keep pushing forward. Obviously, some of those things they had to learn. They had to develop. They really had to practice. They had to read. Some of them had to go to counseling. Some of them had to really dig deep in the past of why they had such a negative mindset, or why certain things are kept showing up in their financial life. So what they had to do is really retrain their mind. And a lot of that stuff takes a lot of work, takes a lot of practice, but they put the time in to do so. So you have to think about that if you're watching this video. What are your thoughts every single day? How do you feel about yourself? What do you see when you look in the mirror? If you don't believe in yourself, how is anybody else going to believe in you? And you feel like you don't deserve to be, happy, financially free, then it won't come to you either. So that's the first thing that you got to really check, is your mindset. Second reason, and to me this is a huge reason why I feel people are still not where they want to be in life, is because they just don't know the financial knowledge. They're financial illiterate. So either they haven't been taught in school, or they haven't taught themselves financial planning. They look at what they see online, they look at their parents, they look at their peers or circle, or whatever they learned, picked up with childhood along the way, and they apply it to themselves, and they just keep that cycle over and over and over and over again. And you can see by the people that you can see by the numbers that most people are living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in the rat race. And if you get trapped in the rat race, it's really hard to get out of it. And if you do want to get out of it, and you feel like you are in it, then you have to really educate yourself. You have to really attend some seminars. You got to meet up with financial planners, advisors, coaches, whoever, to really educate yourself, to apply all the things that you're learning. You have to do that. That's the biggest difference I see as well, that these wealthy people know exactly what's going on. They're reading the contracts. They're reading the fine print. If they don't understand what options is, they're purchasing books to learn about what options. They are asking the right questions. They are educating themselves. You got to understand, the financial money game is really just a game. And if you really truly look at the macro, the huge lens of it, you have your entire life to really learn and understand money. Anything that comes with money, investing, real estate, credit, stocks, bonds, whatever, you have your entire life to learn all of that. Not saying you got to be 100% proficient and perfect in each of those categories, but you have enough. You have something to do. If you don't have anything to do, you might as well need to learn what money is and how to save it, how to grow it, and how to protect all their money. So that's the one thing that I really saw with the wealthy people versus people that's not where they want to be is they really educated themselves and they didn't understand. They seek and found help in that subject matter and applied it to their lives. All right, the third and final reason, and this is going to hit a lot of y'all. Everybody's going to understand this, and this is something that you can do today, something that is practical, something that you can apply, and something that you all really need to review really monthly. And that is your spending habits. Where is your money going? What are you spending your money on? Listen, I already know what I'm spending my money on. You gonna see goddamn Starbucks, you gonna see freaking snacks here and there, whatever the case may be. You need to know what your spending habits are. As I review 2021, there were some good things in there. There were some not so good things in there. And I was just trying to really figure out, why am I spending so much money? What was I spending the money on? What are my habits? And I realized, like probably most people watching this video, a lot of people emotionally spend. So they feel bad about themselves, or they didn't have a good day at work, or the girl didn't text back in time, the guy ghosted you, whatever the case may be. People go on Amazon, go crazy. I get Amazon boxes every other day around here. I don't know what's going on, right? Amazon, man, what y'all shop at? Shoot, Zara, Bass Pro Shop, Academy. I seen when I was staying with my cousin, I've been seeing all kinds of stuff to show up at the house. People will buy things to make themselves feel good at that moment, and you really review what you did last year, you realize you wasted a lot of money. I wasted so much money on clothes last year trying to, in my head, revamp my wardrobe. And I'm just like, man, I'm not even wearing 30% of the clothes I bought. A lot of stuff, it was just really wasteful. We have to see exactly where our money is going. And with the wealthy and with the poor, I'm telling you, each of the people that are financially free, they know where their money is going. They know the value of money. They know how to manage their spending habits. They're not being wasteful with anything. They are being really accurate and really peculiar. Every single dollar has a reason and has a purpose. They're not just wasting things away just because I got excess money. Because this is the kicker. Just because you make more money, it also means you're going to spend more money. If you don't break the bad habits that you have in spending right now, it's going to carry over 10 years later, and you're going to be like, Chris, I make $100,000 more than when I made 10 years ago, but I still have the same spending problem. That's the problem. It doesn't matter how much money you're going to make. If you spend and you create unhealthy habits, that money is going to be here and gone very quickly. So you have to really understand what are you spending your money on. And the thing about this is, what it's also what the wealthy do and what the poor don't. The wealthy understand that in order to get better, you have to see where you are. And sometimes when you see where you are, it's embarrassing. It's hard to look at. Sometimes we don't want to reveal the amount of money that we owe. Sometimes we don't want to reveal what we just blew our money on because we're ashamed of it. Some cases it's so bad that it can even be depressing. A lot of people lose sleep over the money. But in order to fix the car, you have to open the hood and see what's wrong with it. If you don't know what the problem is, if you don't know what the problem is, it's going to be hard to find a solution. So all of us have to open up the hood of our financial life, see what's going on, see what needs to be repaired, see what needs to be replaced, see what needs to be cleaned up a little bit, so we can have the healthy, running, smooth car, smooth financial future, smooth financial direction with our money, so we can actively see changes. Because if we're not applying to what we see and we're not being honest with ourselves, we're going to continue being this rat race and continue being this life cycle of the circle, and we're not going to be where we want to be. This is Chris. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with one other person. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm here to help you save, grow, and protect your money. I'll see you next time.